Hey guys, this is Amit and you're watching Tech Dad. In this video, we are going to compare between Samsung Galaxy A52 versus Redmi Note 10 Pro Max, and we will discuss which one is better in camera, performance, display, body of the devices, features, communication chips, and about the prices. And in the end of the video, I will tell you which one is better according to me. So watch this video till the end. So without wasting any time, let's start the video. Let the comparison start with the camera of the devices. Talking about the rear camera of the devices, A52 have quad camera setup, 64 megapixel of wide camera, 12 megapixel of ultra wide camera, 5 megapixel of macro camera and 5 megapixel of depth sensor. And 10 Pro Max also comes with their quad camera setup, 108 megapixel of wide camera, 8 megapixel of ultra wide camera, 5 megapixel of macro camera and 2 megapixel of depth sensor. So the winner here is 10 Pro Max because it have 108 megapixel of wide camera which can take great photos and more sharper images. And about the front camera of the devices, A52 have 32 megapixel of wide camera, 10 Pro Max have 16 megapixel of wide camera. So the winner here is A52 because it have low aperture which can take noise-free photos in the low light conditions. Let's talk about the camera features of the devices. Both of the devices have LED flash, HDR and panorama, so it's a tie here. And about the video recording options in the devices, A52 can shoot 4K video max at 30 fps, Full HD video max at 120 fps with gyro electronic image stabilization, and 10 Pro Max can shoot 4K video max at 30 fps, Full HD video max at 120 fps. So the winner here is A52 because it have gyro electronic image stabilization which can stabilize your footage while you shoot while walking. Moving to the performance of the devices, let's start with the operating system of the devices. A52 have an Android 11 support. On the other side, 10 Pro Max also have Android 11 support. So it's a tie here because both of the devices come with the same operating system. And about the user interface of the devices, A52 have one UI whereas 10 Pro Max comes with MIUI. So it's a tie here because both of the devices come with a different user interface. So it's up to you which UI you like it or not, it's up to you. Let's talk about the processor of the devices. A52 is powered by Snapdragon 720G based on 8nm processor, and 10 Pro Max is also powered by Snapdragon 732G based on 8nm processor. So the winner here is 10 Pro Max because it has much more faster processing speed as compared to Snapdragon 720G. And about the GPU of the devices, A52 is packed with Adreno 618 and 10 Pro Max is also packed with Adreno 618. So it's a tie here because both of the devices can give you same FPS in games. Let's talk about the clock speed of the devices. A52 can clock at 2.3 GHz based on octa-core Kryo chipset, whereas 10 Pro Max can clock at 2.3 GHz based on octa-core Kryo chipset. So the winner here is 10 Pro Max because it is based on new generation of architecture. And about the RAM variants in the devices, A52 comes with 3 RAM variants, 4, 6 and 8 GB of RAM variants, whereas 10 Pro Max have 6 and 8 GB of RAM variants. So clearly the winner here is A52 because it have multi-RAM options. Let's talk about the internal storage of the devices. A52 have two options, 128 and 256 of GB of storage, whereas 10 Pro Max have two options too, 64 and 128. So the winner here is A52 because it comes with the bigger capacity options. And about the external storage of the devices, A52 have external card slot but it uses shared SIM slot. In the other side, 10 Pro Max have micro SD XE with dedicated card slot option. So the winner here is 10 Pro Max. Moving to the display features of the devices, let's start with the display size of the devices. A52 have 6.5 inches of display, whereas 10 Pro Max also have 6.67 inches of display. So the winner here is 10 Pro Max because it have bigger display. And about the screen to body ratio, A52 have 84.9% of ratio, whereas 10 Pro Max have 85.7%. So it's a tie here because both of the devices have approximately the same ratio. Let's talk about the screen resolution of the devices. A52 comes with Full HD Plus display. In the other hand, 10 Pro Max also have Full HD Plus display. So it's a tie here. And about the display type of the devices, A52 have Super AMOLED display having 90Hz of refresh rate, and 10 Pro Max also have Super AMOLED display having 120Hz of refresh rate with HDR10. So the winner here is 10 Pro Max because it also have HDR10 support which can enhance your experience of watching content. Moving to the body of the devices, let's start with the thickness of the devices. A52 have 8.4 mm of thickness whereas 10 Pro Max have 8.1 mm of thickness. So the winner here is A52 because it have thinner body. Talking about the weight of the devices, A52 comes with 199 grams of weight, whereas 10 Pro Max have 192 grams of weight. So the winner here is A52 because it have lower body weight. And about the protective glass of the devices, both of the devices come with Gorilla Glass 5. So it's a tie here because both of the devices have same durable glass. Let's talk about the build quality of the devices. A52 have glass back with plastic frame, whereas 10 Pro Max also have glass back with plastic frame, so it's a tie here because both of the devices have same build quality. And about the SIM options in the devices, both of the devices have dual nano SIM support, so it's a tie. Moving to some of the most important features in the devices, let's start with the fingerprint scanner of the devices. A52 have under display fingerprint scanner. In the other side, 10 Pro Max have side mounted fingerprint scanner. So the winner here is 10 Pro Max because it have faster scanner. And about the sensors in the devices, A52 have accelerometer, proximity, gyro and compass, whereas 10 Pro Max have accelerometer, gyro. 10 Pro Max also have accelerometer, gyroscope, proximity and compass. So it's a tie here. Let's talk about the battery capacity of the devices. A52 have 4500 mAh battery, whereas 10 Pro Max also have 5020 mAh battery. So the clear winner here is 10 Pro Max because it have bigger battery capacity. Let's talk about the charging speed of the devices. A52 have 25 watts of fast charging, whereas 10 Pro Max have 33 watts of fast charging. So the winner here is 10 Pro Max because it can charge up your device faster. Let's talk about the loudspeaker of the devices. A52 comes with stereo speakers, whereas 10 Pro Max also have stereo speakers. So it's a tie here because both of the devices can produce immersive sound. And about the headphone jack of the devices, A52 have 3.5mm of headphone jack, whereas 10 Pro Max also have. So it's a tie here because both of the devices have a headphone jack. Moving to the communication chips in the devices, starting with the WLAN of the devices. Both of the devices have Wi-Fi AC, dual band Wi-Fi, Wi-Fi direct and hotspot. So it's a tie here. And about the Bluetooth version of the devices, A52 have 5th generation of Bluetooth, whereas 10 Pro Max have 5.1 generation of Bluetooth. So the winner here is 10 Pro Max because it have newer generation of Bluetooth. Let's talk about the positioning chips in the devices. A52 have a GPS, GLONASS, Galileo and BDS, whereas 10 Pro Max have a GPS, GLONASS and BDS. So clearly the winner here is A52 because it have Galileo sensor. And about the USB connectivity of the devices, A52 comes with 2nd gen of Type-C connector with OTG support, whereas 10 Pro Max also have 2nd gen of Type-C connector. So the winner here is A52 because it have OTG support. Moving to the prices of the devices. In the international market, starting price of A52 is about $400 and 10 Pro Max is available from $260. In the Indian market, A52 is starting range from 26,500 rupees, whereas 10 Pro Max is available from 20,000 rupees. So the conclusion of the video is, in the camera the winner is 10 Pro Max, in the performance the winner is 10 Pro Max, in the display the winner is 10 Pro Max, in the body segment the winner is A52, in the features of the devices the winner is 10 Pro Max, in the communication chips it's a tie, and about the prices the winner is 10 Pro Max. So the decision is totally yours. Which device you like the most so far, and let me know in the comment below what do you think, which device is better for you. So thank you guys for watching this video. If you like our content, please like our video, share this video, subscribe to our channel. Comment what's your thought in the comment below. If you're watching this video on Facebook, please like our page TechDad. And if you want to follow me on Instagram, here's my Instagram ID on the screen. This is Amit and I will see you guys in the next one. Till then, bye.